Well, all right. And welcome back. This is Coach Lois, the host of Permission-Based Selling. It's a new Facebook community that I'm going to be talking about today that I'm really excited. And of course, your host of the Healthy and Wealthy and Wise podcast show. It's been a while. It's been a long while since I've done a monologue. It's been an amazing summer. I've moved into a new home. I got my kids into new schools. Life is full, and I also happen to have a huge virtual summit, my first ever, coming up in October. So I've been a little busy. I will say intentionally so, and I'm so grateful. First of all, I want to show up with gratitude and acknowledge you as my community, my tribe, my family, for following me over these first 160, 70 plus episodes of my podcast. And, you know, I've achieved some major milestones, some personal wins and victories. And of course, I've had some massive failures. Truth be told, by now, I thought I would be already at 50K a month as my coaching business. You know, I was able to go from zero to multiple 5 figures a month in 9 months. And then I discovered all sorts of things, different triggers that were coming up for me as I was making more money, different things, noticing that I was my own bottleneck, getting in my own way, micromanaging myself in some cases, and really wrestling with that elusive work-life harmony, that balance, and going within. I believe there's a huge awakening going on in this country, in this world, not just this country, in this world. And people are shifting. People are tired, sick and tired of being sick and tired and working too hard. I believe people are actually tired of Facebook ads and different ways of quote unquote selling and generating leads and not getting anywhere, kind of spinning your wheels. You know, there's a lot of people who have podcasts and books and they're not making the money that they deserve. They might be being seen and being heard and they're not being paid. And so what I decided to do as a result of all that I've learned in the last 18 months since this pandemic started and this new normal has evolved and people are shifting is I just continue to be more authentic and really discovered that my techniques for permission-based selling, messaging, and even some of the old school stuff from the first 21 years of my life in sales, it all can work for the greater good. And I also learned there's no cookie cutter way for people to create success. And so I really wanted to share a new group, a new Facebook group. Yes, of course, I do have my Healthy and Wealthy and Wise Facebook community. That is true. That'll always be there. And it's at 1,100 strong to this day. And I'm so proud and so grateful for that. So if you happen to find this, you know, wherever you are, please don't hesitate to go to healthyandwealthyandwise.com or loiscoffey.com, and you'll find that podcast community there. However, I wanted to take you along on a very specific journey, separate from my podcast community, in a new group that I'm going to be authentic, transparent, and show you all of the failures, the successes on my way to 100K a month. My goal has shifted. I want to create $1 million in new business and revenues and serve the masses over the next 12 months. And I'm going to take you along with me. Even if I make massive mistakes, I'm going to share them. Even if I make massive failures, I'm going to share them. And I want you to be along on this ride with me together, linking arms. And I want to share my wins with my clients, my case studies. I'm going to share my 4-step proven framework inside of this group. In fact, depending on when you watch this or listen to this, I maybe haven't even shared it yet. And then I'm going to take you on a journey. I'm not going to be posting about what I had for dinner or asking you guys, you know, what are you doing this weekend? I'm going to be sharing with you an inside peek at what it's taken, not just to get me from 0 to 20K months, but also beyond. So this group is my permission-based selling and messaging community designed to inspire you, equip you, educate you, and drive you as coaches, transformational leaders, speakers, podcasters, holistic healers, those of you who have a voice and you have a service, you have a product, maybe you just haven't figured out how to get to 10K months or 20K months yet. I am going to take you there and take you along the journey to go beyond. So this group is designed for you to not any longer have feast or famine income. No more of that roller coaster income. In this group, I'm going to be hosting live training sessions every single week and sharing juicy tips on how we've helped our clients generate also over 5 figures and multiple 5 figures a month in 6 months or even 12 months, depending on the person, how long it takes them to get there. Like I said, there's no cookie cutter way to do this. Because what I have learned is, could I be at 50K a month right now already? Absolutely. But there's a journey. There's a road to getting there. There is no get rich quick scheme. And oftentimes, I'll give you a story. This happened to me just yesterday. I was prospected on LinkedIn very harshly, very directly. And sometimes I play the game just to see, what is this person up to? And so he was like calling me and giving me his phone number, and he was really pushy. And he's actually been pushy for about 3 months. And I even said, here's my calendar, schedule a call with me, which I didn't need to do, right? And I got on the call with him yesterday, and he was bragging about his results as a network marketer, making 13 million plus, and now he's got a new company. And I knew what he was doing, right? He was hunting. And respectfully, I said, hey, thank you so much. It's great to make a new connection. And we kept the conversation short. But it just reminded me and incentivized me to do this group and touch the masses, to be able to help people stop, making it about the sale, stop making it about the money. I'm not saying that this person was a bad person. I'm not saying that he's not happy, but I could tell that he was all about him and he wasn't wanting to form the relationship. And guess what? I have made some of those mistakes myself. That's why I actually intentionally slowed my success, quote unquote success, down, is because I didn't want to grow too fast and then get out of balance again. I didn't want to be serving too many of the wrong client also, right? So I've been working in the trenches with my own clients, getting them results, which you're going to hear about inside of this group, and getting people's lives transformed for the rest of their lives, instead of just a one-hit wonder, 20K month or 10K month, and then poof, it all disappears. So at the end of the day, I just wanted to let you guys know about this group and extend an invitation. As my podcast listeners, as my amazing supporters, my champions, I couldn't be here without you. I wanted to create this group. So if you go to facebook.com, you can look up permission-based 20K months is actually the link. Or I dropped the link in the show notes, and you can search for it, but it is a private group. So just going to let you know. So I'm going to drop the link in the show notes, and I'd love for you to dive in. I'd love for you to tap into my 4-step proven permission-based sales formula that has got me results, and it will get you results, and for you to truly live the life of your dreams in a healthy and balanced way. And when I say healthy, I'm talking mental, physical, spiritual. Life is meant to be designed and lived fully. I've said this before and I'll say it again. I don't think there's too many people from my past that would honestly say, when they take their last breath on their deathbed, that they wish they would have worked more. Quite oftentimes it's the opposite. They wish they would have loved more, spent more time with their family. And it's fear-based thinking, fear of failure, fear of rejection, imposter syndrome, all the things that hold us back from living that life and living a life more of where you're not just paying your bills and getting by. you're becoming philanthropic. You're making money that now you can actually in turn and create that nonprofit that you dreamed for. Maybe you can move into a bigger house like you were dreaming for, like I just did. Maybe you can take that vacation that you've been putting off. Maybe someone dies in your life and you can't afford to take a week off from work, or so you think, right? You want to be able to spend more times with those loved ones. I had a client who actually, bless her heart, her mom was dying, and she said, you know what, I can't start your program right now, Lois. I can't. And I said, hey, no problem. You do you. I'm so glad you're in a position that you aren't worried about where are you going to get the next paycheck, right? So that's what this is all about. I want you to be healthy and wealthy and wise. I want you to love what you do and do what you love. Be seen, be heard, speak your truth. Remove imposter syndrome from the equation. That was one of the best things I did last year. And now I'm reaping the benefits and impacting and pouring into people's lives so that they too can do the same and shine their light out into the world that at times can seem very dark, right? So that's my invitation for you today. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Please jump in to my new and improved Facebook community. Again, that's going to be all coaching, all support, all testimonials, all of my journey. And I look forward to seeing you there. Until next time, guys, here's to your best health, your best wealth, your best wisdom. And if you see value in this show and in this community, please don't hesitate to write a review and reach out to me and let me know what else you want to learn about on this Healthy and Wealthy and Wise platform, or of course, inside of my new permission-based scaling you to 20K months every month for the rest of your days community. Bye-bye for now.